Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. So today I want to read you a success story. I do these from time to time because I want to encourage you and show you what's possible. And it's one thing, you know, when I'm talking about what's possible in my own life, and you may believe me or you may not believe me, but it's another thing when you see someone else who has been following this channel, has been following the advice, maybe has bought some of my products and has done work on themselves and has achieved success. And I'm getting more and more of these, and the reason why is because if you recall, if you've been following me for a while, I started this YouTube channel, well, I started really focusing on this YouTube channel about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years ago, and it takes about that long for someone to gain success. They have to be committed. They have to put in the work, you know, pay the dues in order to achieve the result. And so I get a lot more of these now. Pretty much every day I get some kind of success story from someone who's been watching this channel. So I got this one from Marius, and he says, "Thank you. Hi, my name is Marius. I'm 22 years old, and I've been following your channel from way back when you had around 10K subscribers. First gotten in because of career tips, but after hearing your opinion on male psychology, I deeply resonated with weak male psychology person you describe." So if you know what he's talking about, you know, the kind of man that's not really a man, which is something that I've been trying to teach on this channel, is how to become a man, how to develop from being that weak male psychology, really a boy, into becoming a man. I've actually got a video on this on how to become a man, because so many people have asked this, and I've gone through a similar journey myself. I think society today ill-equips men for the real role that they should play in society, and as a result of that, many of you guys out there, you're weak, you're timid, you're afraid to talk to girls, you're afraid to go and get what you want out of life, and I've learned how to overcome that. I've learned how to overcome it in my life, and the results just in my own life are phenomenal. It has really changed me in many, many ways, and has allowed me to achieve the things that I thought never were possible for me. And it's the same thing for you. I'm telling you guys that once you go through this transformation, that those things will become accessible to you. Even the things that you think are impossible, trust me on this one here. So anyway, let's see what he says. So Marius says, that's probably what you get when you grow up without a father figure. I was always social and never any problems finding new friends, but I was always the person who avoided conflict at all costs, which led me to be known as the, quote, nice guy, and I was not getting anything I want when there was any masculine competition involved. This involves both getting girls I want and any job-related opportunities. Heck, even if I was interviewed by a strong masculine psychology person for an IT job, I most of the time fuck up only because I wouldn't want to get into an argument with the opposing idea and would not get my point across looking like I don't know my field. So if you want to know what he's talking about, I did do a video on nice guys, and you can check that out as well. And he says here, by the way, if I point to videos, if you're new to the channel, I always point to videos here. You can always look at the card, and it's always in the description below. So you should definitely check out the videos I recommend here. So he says, even if I niche down technology-wise and do my research on that subject every single day, at least 1 hour. So yeah, so basically, Marius is having problems with, you know, anything that involves some kind of masculine competition, right? Any kind of, he doesn't want to get into any kind of conflicts. He says, after watching your videos, I always had general idea that I should do what I should do in any competitive situation, and this helped grow so much in my job. In 1 year, I changed from a person who needed an authority figure to find any consensus on a job-related problem. Basically, I needed a person to defend my opinion when arguing with colleagues, to a person who is dynamic, that can both defend his ideas and find a consensus or stay rock solid when I completely disagree with something and have backing arguments. So critical, guys, right? So many of you are afraid to have any kind of conflict. You're afraid to state your opinion, right? You're a nice guy, you're a pleaser, you buckle to whatever women want, you buckle to whatever someone else says so that you can appear to not be in conflict with them. This is such a bad thing. I'm glad that Marius was able to overcome that. Okay. He says, this kind of change got some people more aggressive towards me, but that's fine because I am the only person who can impact my path. And he put that in bold. Having this kind of conflict surprisingly did not make me a dick in the office, but actually earned me respect in people both that I argued with and everyone around. Surprise, surprise, this in the long run gave me a big salary increase, and I am making more money than anyone I know with the same years of experience, 2 years. So again, another just great point here is that when you have a fucking backbone, when you stand up for yourself, when you're not afraid of people, when you don't be a people pleaser and you state your opinion and you stand strong in that, you make more fucking money, right? Because people want to promote you, because people want someone who's going to take leadership and take charge in higher positions, right? So it doesn't make you a dick, like you said, but it makes you someone who's assertive and stands their ground. And this is very, very important. He says, after it clicked to me that this school of thought should be applied not only to job-related situations, but in all my life. So he realized that, yes, this is a way to live your life. I no longer joke out any uncomfortable situation. This includes both interacting with males and females. So one of the things he's talking about here is that it's very easy to joke about things that you feel uncomfortable about, because that's a way to relieve the tension, right? One of the things I practice myself a lot of times is to allow uncomfortable silences, right? A lot of times I do a lot of coaching for guys, and I'll show them how to go up and talk to girls, and I'll say, look, just open up, just say something. You know, I've said my pants are on fire, and just allow an uncomfortable silence. Just allow it. Just be the person that's comfortable, that can sit in that. Let other people be uncomfortable, right? But don't laugh it off. Don't make light of situations. Just be there and be present, right? And so he's learned this, so this is good. He says, I no longer need approval to do something I want. Getting what I want now feels more rewarding in being rejected / being disapproved with, being left by friends that used to get me as the nice guy. Never hurts and actually feels good knowing that something was my decision and I went through with it no matter what anyone thinks. So this is another fucking awesome insight here. Just this idea of like, look, you go up and maybe you're going to get rejected. Fuck that. I don't care, right? You succeed when you take the chance. You succeed when you go up and you do the thing. For you guys out there, you succeed when you go up and you talk to the girl and you overcame that fear. That's when you've succeeded. Who cares what happens after that? I mean, it's great if good things happen after that, but you succeeded in your own mind when you took the initiative. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter if they reject you or disapprove of you. It matters only that you took the action, that you are your own man, and that you took your action and step forward in what you knew was right and what you wanted out of life, and you were taking what you wanted out of life, and that's what matters here. So he says, I am more disciplined now, which gets me more productive. I generally feel more happy in life knowing I am the one in control of the situations I face. Amen, brother. This is a crazy change that had only 1 year, that happened in only 1 year, and I would like to thank you giving great advice for inspiring a change in me to seek more and live my life in my true colors. So yeah, and he said the TLDR version, your advice inspired a great change in my life, which in turn gave me a huge boost in confidence, money, and happiness. And that's what will happen. That's what will happen, guys. Honestly, like, this is not, I get emails like this a lot, and I've talked to people, and I've had from my own experience, and I'm just telling you, like, you have to do this. Face up to your fears, right? Take an assertive stance. Don't be afraid of other people and what they think, and stop caring. Stop caring what other people think. If you want more on this, obviously check out my channel here. Watch a lot of the videos. If you want the Becoming a Better Man and Attracting Females playlist, you can check that out here. And that's going to have a lot of this kind of psychology and framing and things like that. But ultimately, it's about improving yourself. Ultimately, it's about developing that Bulldog mindset. Ultimately, it's about, being on the path of constantly improving, constantly trying to be better and maximizing your potential. And when you do that in life, all these other things will be easier and they will come to you and you will be able to get what you want out of life. It is fucking possible, but you got to put in the work and you got to change your mindset. All right, that's all I got for you today. If you haven't subscribed already, I don't know what the hell you're doing. Click the subscribe button, click the bell so you don't miss any videos as I do them every single day here. This is what commitment is about. I've been doing this for over 2 years, 2 to 3 videos a day, and I will continue doing it as who knows how long, but I'm not going to give up because I don't feel like making a video. I'll tell you that for sure. All right, I'll talk to you next time. Take care.